Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Lux Illuminated. I was having a little bit of trouble with the audio for some reason, but hopefully it's fine now. Oh. I'm I'm hearing a little bit of static on the end for some reason. Can I make it better? Come on. Man, what a rough day. Okay, let's see. Is it better now? Uh, Mic check. Come on. Trying to troubleshoot live. It's a bit of an annoying thing to do. I think it's fine now. Okay, so okay, let's go. Of course, we'll just be doing the easier adventures. I'm not going to jump into a Aurelian Soul run right away, especially if I don't have any levels on her. I went ahead and completed the quest they gave out just so I could unlock Lux, and then I went ahead and spent a few of the fragments I had just to get her to 1 star. When an ally is targeted or supported, granted spirit should prove useful when it comes to leveling up. I don't understand that well how this works, because it says allies have attacked with or have gained 20 plus total positive keywords. So does it count while attacking, while not attacking? Oh, I was distracted. I accidentally played the weaker Lux. Ah, it's fine. But still, if that counted 3 towards Lux level up, that means that you just need to have a keyword on the unit while attacking, right? And now she's up to 10. Is it really that fast of a level up? Because with only 2 attacks we were already halfway there. So realistically, maybe you can level her up after maybe 3 attacks on the right circumstances. The family reunion. LA. Sure, let's take Vex, it's a new card. Spells chest or gold. It doesn't matter, let's go for whatever. It's a 1 star, it's a half star adventure. They're not hard. How would it work if I had 2 mana? Would I guess going General Light Feather is always the best play. This is not a card that's in the deck normally, so it's not worth considering. They said recently that they would make the deck upgrades a bit weaker for the new champion releases on the Path of Champions going forward, and I definitely saw that because none of the Lux level up upgrades are actually that impactful. Grant a unit Gloom, sure. I'll use that on there. That's my first time using a story. Recall an ally, granted spirit stacks to another ally. Sure. Okay. Cool.
Did you make that pendant yourself?
It is handmade by the finest Sentinel artisans.
Interesting. I was a little bit iffy on spirit as a keyword and gloom as well, but I guess they're just like +1/+1 counters and -1/-1 counters from magic. Thinking of it like that makes me accept it a little bit more. While I'm in hand, I have a random keyword that changes each round. When I'm summoned, grant me this keyword. Right, I saw people complaining about this because Whitelink Shell has no synergy whatsoever with spells because spells are not units. Still, more copies of that should be fine. Grant a unit Bloom to draw 1, or we can just take this draws 2 and it's a -2, so sure. And it's a new card. This whole stream is will be about trying to play the new cards. So let's toss everything back. I'm still hearing a little bit of static. I'm not sure why that's happening. I guess I'll have to try and troubleshoot tomorrow. or after the stream, because right now I can't. Give my supported all my positive cores and their stacks this round. So ideally we want to go General Light Feather and buff one Luminous Sprite. In that case I'll just drop the Vanguard Defender, so we have some form of board presence. There. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I just need to play cards. It's not complicated. Shadow Light Feather.
Best sidekicks yet.
Stand strong.
Luminous Sprite. I'm thinking what items might be good with this Lux.
Mysterious might.
My guess would be perhaps the cost reduction on champions, the glass or whatever it's called.
Thing to get out of class.
I don't exactly remember how it's called, but it's the item that reduces the cost of champions while this ally is in play by 2 and also gives champions +1/+1. That seems pretty good because Lux comes down fairly early,
For everybody.
and then after she comes down all other champions come down a lot faster and they're buffed up.
You know what my future is? Glorious.
So that could be good. It's slow speed, so I can't use it in response. Good to know.
Handle this.
Sure, let's let the attack go through. Possibly the one that gives challenger to all units while these units on board is also good, because that way you can pull something with Lux and Lux has barrier and Lux can kill it almost right away. So that seems good as well. The new relic, the new epic relic, obviously it has it gives the unit that holds its spirit, and also on attack wouldn't spirit to everything, I believe that. No, it boosts everything, right? On attack it boosts everything. So that's definitely good as well. That's probably the best setup of powers you can have. Other than that, I don't see really anything that's that impactful.
Captain Timo on duty.
Maybe there's some neat things you can do with some other epic relics, but the ones I thought of right now will probably the most complete build for Lux Illuminated. How would she
Another day in the field.
do against Lissandra, I wonder? Because interaction against Lissandra matters a lot, and this deck doesn't really have any sort of interaction with the opponent. I have this card, but that was from a bucket. The only form of interaction this deck has is the 5 mana slow speed, another version of a concerted strike. That's the only there it is. That's the card I'm talking about. Smoldering Smirk. That's the only form of interaction this deck has, and maybe the 2 mana deal give to the unit you target. Those are the only forms of interaction this deck has. And you definitely need more than that against Lysandra. Otherwise you'll just be getting swarmed down.
Approaching the battlefront. Demacian steel protects me.
Either swarmed down or you'll be overwhelmed down by units the opponents play on that adventure. I don't know. I think the whole I think the whole let's reduce the power level of decks in the Path of Champions is not really a good decision. I think it's not that fun. They seem to be going for a more rogue-like approach,
I am not afraid of the light within.
where it's not guaranteed that you'll actually
Us together.
it's not guaranteed that you'll actually win every run. That was interesting what just happened. Just casually creating a 22-22. How exactly did that work? I don't know. Come on, let me see. Lux, what? Right, quests. That's the thing. Now, instead of a battle pass, you have quests. Because they couldn't make a battle pass for this expansion. Where is it? Where is it? It's here. Support. Grant my supported ally spirit, and when an ally gains spirit, it gains it again. So what happened was the Luminous Sprite gained spirit and then gained it again, and then it gave its spirit to the other one, and then it gained spirit again. Was that what happened? But was that really enough to just go ahead and give 22 worth of stats to another unit? Survey Corp. I don't like little buddies that much. I mean, it has its uses, but I feel like Survey Corp, just to reduce the cost of the expensive units in hand, is better. At least here, in this adventure. Let's go ahead and buff these up.
Full of light at your service.
Luminous Sprite now starts with the Boiling Shell. A random keyword every round. Lifesteal's pretty good, so let's drop it down now. Free trade. I'll take it. Turn 3. Lethal.
Mysterious might.
Is the keywords granted given by the Luminous Sprite a grant or a give effect? If it's a grant effect, then that's really strong. The first time an enemy is summoned, granted gloom, sure. Jinx, Jin, Bard. Does the whole spirit thing work with Bard's level up condition, I wonder? There's no better place to try it out than right now, against an easier adventure. This way I know in the future. It's a give. Okay. It's a give effect. Good to know. It's already at 8, so yeah, the spirit definitely works.
Just what I needed.
Right, it's not my attack turn. He's skipping a lot. He's lost, I guess. Going to go ahead and go Light Feather, Luminous Sprite, and then external play the three spirits. Maybe the one that costs more, just so I curve out better. Looks Illuminated. Nah, let's go for 3 spirits. Right, it's all units, so it also works on the opponents. I'm learning a lot this
Gauntlet of
game.
mysterious might.
Uh,
Gauntlet of light.
let's go like this. But maybe it doesn't matter, it's more than enough damage. I should have counted. Nah, math is for blockers. With the way things are going, well, maybe I can fit in 2 or 3 more adventures. Let's go for 2 more adventures. Let's make it up to maybe Nautilus or Gangplank. Toss everything, keep the Luminous Sprite. I had enough to level up or give Lux 2 stars, maybe 3, but I didn't feel like it.
I'll earn my stars.
I thought that just the 1 star would be enough, and I was right.
When my song ends, men die.
Let's go ahead and give this guy tough so he can block there. Spirit. Right, when an ally is targeted or supported, grant its spirit. So that's how the other unit grew so big. It was also because of that part of the power. Oh, it's just the first time an ally is then enemy is summoned. It's not every time. Oh, this makes this card a lot worse than I thought it was. To be fair, 2 mana, 2/2. Whenever an opponent summons a unit, give it -1/-1. It's a very good effect.
Light of Demacia.
Intruder, get him. They're here. Sound the alarm.
I do wonder if I go ahead and attack with Flux, Luminous Sprite, and then boost afterwards, what will happen?
God won't fail.
Actually, let's go like this. First, now I can go for this.
Shadow.
There.
What was I so afraid of?
Wait,
I am
right away.
thin.
That's a lot. So does this make the spirit permanent or temporary? Some of the spirit was temporary and some of it was permanent. Okay, that's the way it works. This is just a learning experience. Sure. Three sprites.
Magic brings us together.
These eyes see all.
I am light in the darkness.
This entire board is cute and all, but I don't think it's enough to face off against Lysandra.
Demacia defends its own. What was I so afraid of?
Multiple sources, 8.
The crown
Can I go
failed.
up to perhaps 10 or more?
We fight together.
So
So afraid of.
13, 34, 76. Okay, so unlike Impact, which only stacks up to 10, the Spirit stacks up to probably infinity. Let's go ahead and get Rush. It's a free card. Flexible game plan, sure. Let's cut the Cosmic Binding, why not?
I'll lead the
It's
way.
expensive, it's niche. We can manage without it. Let's toss everything but Lux back. Hopefully we get a Gyro Light Feather here. That's what I wanted. A Luminous Sprite would be perfect. I guess we can't just high roll every time.
Make way for the Jarrow Parade.
Right, now I draw the Luminous Sprite.
I'll turn the tide.
Next turn is Lux.
Sound the alarm.
And afterwards I can boost everything.
There's a scent in the air.
Unfortunate.
Gotcha. But the mystery.
Demacia will lead the way.
In my opinion, it's a bit early for them to be doing a retrain of Lux. You would think they would wait a bit before they start reprinting champions,
Faster than my arrows?
but I guess they thought this was a good way to revive the game,
These are our lands.
perhaps, since the majority of players didn't stick around. They thought that releasing a popular champion again would be enough to get them back, maybe? It's possible that was the case,
Unite the Freljord.
but we'll never know because they just
And protect.
won't tell something like that was.
Hearts incandescent.
Let's go like this.
Form up.
Like this, sure. It doesn't matter. Game's over already.
Cannot be suppressed. Magic brings us together. Demacia defends its own. We fight together. The time
Right.
is right. Strike now.
And since the Lux leveled up
Lead us to victory.
before the attack effect procs, that means you will always manage to level up Lux and then get the benefits from the level up. If I'm making myself clear at the very least.
I'll go easy next time.
And that means it's a bit stronger than I thought it was. The whole deck and champion. But I'm still having my doubts that this setup can clear harder adventures, namely Lysandra. Lysandra is a very tough adventure. I also saw some rumors circling around that the reason that they intend to make the decks themselves weaker is because of the whole constellation thing they're doing, which should make the powers
I learned my scars.
stronger.
Sentinel of light at your service.
But if that's the case, I don't know. If that's the case, then the power level for people that don't invest a lot of time in the game would decrease.
Worthy of the winter's claw.
You would have to spend a bit more time trying to get star fragments or whatever they're called to upgrade champions before you actually feel powerful.
Will lead the way.
I see you there. I'll handle this.
I guess that's what they want. They want to keep the most amount of people engaged in the game for as long as possible. Still, doesn't change the fact that
You make that pendant yourself?
It is handmade by the finest Sentinel artisans.
Your aptitude is impressive.
it doesn't change the fact that I still think it's a dubious decision. Let's pull here. I can pull here as well.
Magic brings us together.
We like a challenge. Come back next. This will be a fine story.
I've got this.
Come on, hurry up. The game's already over.
Fire knows its own.
Let's go ahead and get rid of that.
What was I so afraid of?
They're out there.
Anything else? Perfect. Can I win this turn? Possibly. I just have to
Burn away the shadows.
buff up a unit and make sure it doesn't get blocked. He will block the big unit I create here. So maybe just going for this is better. Buff up everything.
We'll take what we need to survive.
I can't win this turn. I'll have to
They should take notes.
Magic is our strength.
go ahead and wait a bit. 2 turns at least.
This luminescence cannot be suppressed. Demacia
I guess maybe this is what they intend. Just keeping people
Magic brings us together.
doing the same content over and over again like this. It boosts the engagement numbers, and that matters for investors. Still, they should have tried a harder marketing approach, I believe, if they wanted to keep the game alive, or if they wanted to get more people into the game.
Destruction feeds my
I believe one of the reasons Teamfight Tactics became so popular was because they have a big button on the League of Legends client that advertises the game.
What was I so afraid of? Magic brings us together.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be nearly as popular. And they're only adding the Legends of Runeterra button to League of Legends,
Next time.
to the League of Legends client now. If they had done that sooner, I believe the game would have garnered a bigger player base, just because it would have been exposed to more people. A lot of people either don't know this game exists, or they saw it during the 10th anniversary stream and then forgot about it because they weren't remembered. At least I think that's what happened. Either way, I hope they continue producing content for the game a lot, and I think they will. A lot of people are being very negative, saying that the game's dead. It's not dead. Definitely not dead, but they definitely did change the way things operated, and that can be seen in the way this expansion was handled mainly. Only time will tell if the game will
Light of Demacia.
keep being the same or if it will get worse. Or if it won't change at all, or barely change at all.
They're out there.
Because for the people interested in the PvP aspect of the game, it's possible that they won't be impacted much.
Brings us together.
New card releases are good to shake up the meta of a card game, but things like rotations can do just as much for meta changes as releasing a new set. And in that case, you can possibly reduce the amount of
You.
card releases.
You are not familiar to me.
Reduce the amount of card releases while keeping the game fresh.
Burn away the shadows.
Uh,
This luminescence cannot be suppressed. What was I so afraid of? Demacia defends its own.
Best not ruffle our feathers.
Maybe instead of Challenger, Overwhelm would be better. Because how I'm seeing things is that we're creating a lot of
Come on.
very
Next time.
large units when we are allowed to keep control of the board, but without Overwhelm, our units keep getting chump blocked, and right there Overwhelm proved very good. Let's see, what do I cut here? I think I will cut the La Rampe Protégée. I already have enough freeze. I picked up the Wild Inspiration, but I'm just now realizing I'm creating absolutely no cards, which means I'm not benefiting from this power at all. It's fine. It's not like this is crucial. I accidentally passed the turn. Mistakes at this point in my progression throughout the runs don't matter. Let's drop Lux,
Light of Demacia.
and then
Remember the fallen.
we'll just attack with everything.
Demacia defends its own.
Dude has absolutely no chance.
What was I so afraid of?
This is a boost spell, right? Yes, it is. Incandescence.
Who approaches?
Incandescence. It's a weird word.
Learning, but I'll help if I can. Burn away
Let's go ahead and this. Attack with everything else.
magic brings us together.
Is this lethal? It isn't. But we're getting pretty close to it.
Its own.
He's going to drop Garen here.
My heart and sword for Demacia.
Try to keep up, Garen.
Strike with this one and this one. Next turn I'll go boost and boost all of my units. Hero's Call. Was that an upgrade from the deck? From the level up, or did I pick that up previously and I didn't realize?
My heart and sword for Demacia.
Try to keep up, Garen.
Maybe it doesn't matter. Although, I think it's cost reduction. I think it's cost reduction what that card gets as a bonus during the level up. Let's buff up the Overwhelmer. Pull this one here. Hopefully this is enough to kill him. I think it is. We have a very big board.
Won't pass these walls.
We fight together.
This deck is definitely on the more aggressive side of things.
For a crown guard.
I'm also thinking about Elise right now, because Elise synergizes really well with the new Epic Relic. The one that gives spirit to everything, that boosts everything on attack and gives Elise spirit, because that way you can give spirit to your spiderlings with Elise's power. I said I would make it to Gangplank, right? Or Nautilus. I think I'll stop when I reach Gangplank perhaps. Biggest enemy vulnerable. It's good in our deck to keep the control of the board. I saw some people thinking up a combo with Lilia in the Path of Champions. I don't think it's infinite because they changed the way the
Sentinel of light at your service.
mana refill works on the Lost Chapter relic. Here it is, the mana potion I was talking about for the smoldering smirk.
To the field! Stand strong!
That means that the Hero's Welcome was a upgrade from the
Demacia!
I picked up along the run.
What's today's lesson?
Hearts incandescent! Demacia defends its own!
Focus. Focus. Left foot. Left foot.
No greater gift than
Do I just want to boost everything? Sure. Next turn I'll drop the
I won't back down!
Aberrant Mage Seeker. Does this mean this guy is like a nightmare? Think this whole, since this whole thing with the
not be stopped.
Lux is a dream,
I am not afraid of the light within!
and this whole level up sequence shows
Magic brings us
things that are like more like a nightmare than anything.
Come on! I'll go easy next time.
At least that's my theory. I mean, the description of the card makes it look like that's what's happening. Orn, Udir, Nocturne. Nah. Raven, Nocturne, action. Let's go for action. Spells chest or a healer. Let's go down. There's no cards I want to remove from my deck right now. At least I can think of one, maybe the Loham Protege, but that's about it. Let's toss him. I guess I have a perfect curve of 1, 2, 3, 4. My 3 just changed.
I'm a man of mystery.
The Bakauran Vagabond is better just because it sets up the Warlord's Palace.
Take notes. Just what I needed.
Nothing. Goes okay, puff cap up now. That's what I thought would happen. Sure. Let him strike here. Just so I keep my units on board. Now I can go. Let's go for 4 here. 4. Like this. Like this. If I pull like this, then we'll probably trade with the Luminous Sprite. Or not. Oh right, it's lethal already. I forgot about that aspect. I keep missing lethal on attacks. It's fine. Mass for blockers. That's what's important to remember. And that means you never miss lethal. Spirit Portal. They changed this card. That's before it was this to play this card one grant all allies +1/+1. Now it just gives them spirit instead. Well, it gives things spirit, so let's take it. Definitely interesting. I guess it makes sense because it's called Spirit Portal. And some of the players would probably be confused because how come Spirit Portal doesn't give spirit? They did a similar thing with the Brash Gambler. It had Brash on the name, but it didn't have Brash because Brash wasn't a keyword when it was printed. And then they changed it so that it had Brash.
We fight together.
Really? Burning my Nexus. What a annoying guy. It just wants to make it so I take more damage.
Minions, hold the page still.
Next turn I can go Laham. I guess I can't.
The pages.
I guess I'll go Blast Concealing instead.
Pain is coming.
Let's go like this. Here, here, and here. Put this one.
Demacia defends its own.
I must have silence.
He's dealing one, but no, I don't. This thing is focus speed, not burst speed. I forgot about that part. Well, I guess I'll do this anyway. Yeah, I just did it later. And I didn't save one of my units. Sprite wings. Interesting. They're the all printable thing this expansion. Spirit Portal being discarded.
Defends and protects.
Interesting. I could have went ahead and gotten the Warlord's Palace next Warlord's Sword the previous round, but I didn't feel like replacing one of my units on board. Let's just go for the damage. Try and ensure lethal.
This luminescence cannot be suppressed. What was I so afraid of?
Oh. Minimorph. It doesn't matter here, but still. I didn't know these guys had Minimorph in their deck.
Apologize for my strength.
I guess I don't play enough against them to know that. And I guess knowing the deck contents of the Sure, I'll take the fight. I guess knowing the deck contents of the fights of the earlier adventures is not that important. Post summons a sparring student, but they have nothing to buff it with, so this is fine. Let's try and get lifesteal. That's lifesteal, but can I play this now? How do I want to do this? I need a lifesteal, so let's not pass up on it. Wait for next turn. We'll need to play something to block the sparring student here. We can block like this. And by blocking like this, end up being pretty safe. Now what? Luminous Sprite with Fury. I'm going to go for action first, see what he does. Okay. We take the 1 damage. Now that thing's buffed up, we can't just attack with the Luminous Sprite like I wanted. So I guess we have to do this. Recall. Okay, that's fine. It loses the plus... No, it doesn't. It doesn't lose the plus 3 health it had. And it no longer gets vulnerable. Let's go ahead and drop down Lux. I can take the attack. In fact, I'm so confident I can take the attack. I'm not even going to block most of these. I guess I'll block these two. I'll take the 8. Because I can buff up the Luminous Sprite with lifesteal this turn. I'll go ahead and do this. Let's say 4/4. I'll give everything spirit by discarding this one. And now we're going to go ahead and create a huge action with lifesteal. And I heal back to full. Yeah, let's see if Overwhelm would be great. I wouldn't have to rely on random chance to get Overwhelm.
Vengeance with a smile.
Overwhelm. The cost reduction. Or maybe we skip the cost reduction entirely and we really just take the Overwhelm and the Challenger. 2 husks, sure. Let's go ahead and keep moving along. We'll cut the Laham Protégé. Perfect. We're up to our fourth adventure right now. So I think we'll clear Gangplank and then stop. We have time. I'm just checking out how much time I have. Fizz. Ezreal can block Fizz now, thanks to the husks. Of course he doesn't attack, he doesn't want to risk. He's getting killed by the sparring student as well. Impact and Spirit, sure. This is a kill, right? It is. And we don't even lose that much. We lose the sprite, but that's fine. I guess the sprite would be good to create a huge board, but the opponent is a aggressive
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
aggressive style deck, so keeping control of the board is better.
Watching like
There. Or this. This one. It has. Of course, he had a spell. I should have known. It's fine. Need to play the Baccarin Vagabond right now.
We're taking it back.
Yeah, sure.
Burn away the shadows.
Let's go ahead and pull like this.
Magic brings us together.
That's a interesting random one cost card he got there.
good afternoon.
Sh-
Should I say Malux?
It's Luxana, actually. Who are you again?
Action.
I've never met
Now,
anyone like you.
yeah, sure. Let's go for action now.
One of us is stronger, Akshan.
Have we met?
Let's see. He pranked me. He pranked me again. No, I can't. I guess I can use these spells, but it's so inefficient. Do I have lethal next turn? Maybe. I think I just need to give overwhelm to something big, like action. And now we do this, and
Wipe it all.
hopefully we win.
What was I so afraid of? This luminescence cannot be suppressed. Demacia defends its own. My life or theirs.
Of course he has enough to survive. Annoying.
We fight together.
Well, at the very least he is running out of cards. Blubberfish. Come on. Spirit Portal. Well, Spirit Portal counts as card draw. No answers for that, unfortunately. This is my last Zenith played. I think I only have 2 in deck. It's a bit of a waste to use the Smoldering Smirk because I can reduce the Warlord Sword by 2 if I hold the Smoldering Smirk.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Action Lux. Is this a viable strategy in the regular game? I don't think so. I was pondering that.
Finders keepers.
The crown guard won't fail.
Villains
Oh,
beware.
bless me. This is just lethal.
Defends its own.
Hopefully. Perfect.
I won't apologize for my strength.
Let's see. How do I first of all, how do I stop this from happening? The whole scrapping, raiding party or stabilize. How does the action work? When I'm summon or strike, summon a warlord's palace or advance it 1 round. So if I summon 2 actions, he'll just advance the warlord's palace 1 round. Lux Illuminated. Support. Let's take raiding party. I really like raiding party, so let's take it. Old squirrel. Things can get out of control very quickly in this fight. That much I remember. Hopefully he doesn't have something on the first turn. Let's go ahead and drop Gyro Light Feather.
Sentinel of light at your service.
Next turn we go for the Luminous Sprite. Afterwards Lux. Just very simple. 1, 2, 3 curve.
Mysterious might.
Like this.
Why, hello there.
Sparring student just trades. I'm fine with that. Now I have 2 big units on board. 3. Let's just drop the Lux down.
Luxana, Lady of Light.
This trades, the Gyro Light Feather trades favorably with that guy. I think what I'll do is open attack.
Shadows.
Open attack is just lethal.
We fight together.
This time I didn't miss it and I didn't overthink it.
Radiance casts out every shadow. Demacia defends
Perfect.
its own. No match for Crown Guard.
Come on. How close are we to ending this? We still have one more fight. Zenith Blade. 3 sprites with Farsight is fine. Farsight alteration. Inku student. A day with elixir of skill. Power spell slinger. Sure. Shop or an item chest? Let's go for the shop. All players summon a mirror mage. Mirror mage. Does mirror mage work like I think it does? And we'll just duplicate all of the units I summon here. It's when you play. Okay. So it's not summon, it's a play effect. That's fine as well.
I'm ready for my close-up.
Let's go Jar Light Feather.
Does the name Light Feather mean anything to you?
Jar Light Feather. It's important to keep alive, at least this game. Okay, he's killing my Mirror Mage. I want to keep the Geralite Feather alive, but I want to get rid of their Mirror Mage as well, so I guess I have to do this.
Just what I needed.
We did end up getting a lot of damage on this Nexus, yeah. Now my Lux is big.
Light of Demacia.
Let's go ahead and win next turn, shall we? Can I win? I think if I do this I win. Giving Luminous Sprite Overwhelm will also give Geralite Feather Overwhelm. When I'm summoned drawbacks, I have +1/+0 for each different time you've granted Illum this game. It's a boat.
You can't hide from the light.
Let's pull here.
Magic brings us together. This luminescence cannot be suppressed. Demacia defends its own.
And it just accepts the loss. Perfect.
Make way for the Jarrow Parade.
Come on. I'll go easy next time.
Okay, so Lulu shouldn't be much of a problem. Inspiring Light, grant allies spirit. Did they just retroactively change all cards that gave +1/+1 so that they gave spirit instead? Or that granted +1/+1 so that they granted spirit instead? Maybe they did. I'm going to go ahead and check that out after the stream, because if they did, I don't know if it is justifiable for all of them. For some of them, sure, but for all cards, I don't know. Doesn't seem that justifiable. Because, for example, the 1 mana give a unit +1/+1 for Demacia. That's slow speed. That definitely deserves to be spirit, just because the card itself is so bad. But Inspiring Light, I guess that card is bad as well, but still. You shouldn't just change all cards that grant +1/+1 so that they give spirit instead. At least I think you shouldn't do that. Stop drinking juice.
Good people don't look the other way.
So let's see. Let's pull that thing. I guess I'll trade like this because it's decent. This thing will not keep spirit because it will be silenced. Yep. But it's still a fine trade.
That giggle can't fix. Light of Demacia.
We are not being able to proc our raiding party, but that's fine. We should be able to pull it off now. Here
Together.
we deal 5. Gold Squirrel. I guess this, and this will reduce the Warlord's Palace the most. And now I'll have the Warlord's Horde ticking down.
Fixing the world one scoundrel at a time.
Ooh, that's a big Gerolite feather. I need a luminous sprite. I guess a second looks fine. Because it's something that has boost, that gives boost.
Or should I say Malux?
It's Luxana, actually. Who are you again? To the field!
Perfect. Now we can boost everything when we attack, and we should win. Hopefully.
Hide from the light.
Mysterious might.
Villains beware.
How do I want to do this? Let's pull this one here. I guess this one here. I can't pull that one. But maybe like this. Yeah, this way is lethal.
This luminescence cannot be suppressed. Magic brings us together.
Oh. Recall, deny. Oh, he survives. With barely enough HP.
I do not break rules, I bend them slightly.
Do I want to go for this? Yeah, sure. 3 spirits is fine. Keep buffing up most of my board.
Together.
Right, now Ezreal is the one getting transformed. Here, here, and here.
Back down.
We have to take 3, but that's fine. And now we just open attack and win next turn, hopefully. It just needs to stop struggling.
Heart in can Demacia defend its own.
There we go.
I won't apologize for my strength.
So we're up to level what right now? Level 5. Huh? Things are progressing faster than I expected. Let's just check what rewards we got of level ups. Support champions have a random common item. Here a light feather starting with studded leather is such a lame upgrade. It's I still think they should have kept some power in the deck upgrades, because now building towards level ups is just doesn't seem as impactful. You basically will only do it just so you get the slots for relics on your champion. I think you won't be looking towards getting
Make way for the
any
parade.
interesting upgrades on one of your cards.
Mysterious might. They should take notice.
Can the Grander Plaza give spirit?
Bounty board knows me.
That's one of the keywords the allies you summon randomly get. Because if so, then it's a nerf to this power. At least because I believe that spirit is a weaker keyword on its own than all the other keywords, because it's just a +1/+1 effect unless you can stack it or double it. Are there cards that would be broken with a +1 effect, +1/+1 on them? Sure, probably. Definitely, actually. But it doesn't change the fact that instead of a keyword with an application, you're just getting a stat boost, which is less interesting in my opinion. Let's toss everything. I guess I'll keep the form up and the Vanguard defender. What's the mid-boss for Gangplank? Do I remember? It's Swain, I believe. So the idea will be to just not take that much damage so we don't get burned down by Swain. Attack deal 2 to the enemy nexus. Let's go ahead and curse that, shall we? Oh, that's a waste. Lifesteal would have been so good. Ash. Let's drop down the Luminous Sprite with pressure. He's clearing that. Let's go ahead and attack like this. Decent amount of mana saved up in our spell mana. Oh, guess we have to use it now just so we don't die, or so that the Luminous Sprite doesn't die. Let's stop.
I alone stand against the abyss.
Drop that down. What's he doing? You've been warned. Anything else? Oh, he's going to kill one of these. Okay, he's going to kill that one. That one's fine, because that one doesn't have spirit. I want to boost all of my allies this round, or I can just kill him. That's an option as well. There's no way he has a way to respond to this, right? There it is. Let's see. We're still a bit off. We still have a little way to go towards Swain, till we reach Swain. There's no other fight in this run, really? Maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought there was one of those vicious enemy encounters in this adventure. Maybe I'm confusing it with another different adventure. That must be it. Three sprites. Startled Stomper. I guess this is a way to restore the health we've been losing so far. Slowly but surely. Uh, let's go ahead and clear the idol first. It would generate 2 extra powder monkeys if I left it alive. And I don't want that.
I go wherever the waves take me.
General Light Feather on the Morgana or Aberrant Mage Seeker. I guess on the Aberrant Mage Seeker.
Side chicks yet.
You've been warned. That's fine. I can use Form of to save him from that. Or maybe not. That's odd. Why would you pull with Geraldite Feather with the Poro? Are you that focused on dealing damage to my Nexus? There is no way that's the winning play.
Strength and grace, beauty in the play.
Monkey business. I guess you really wanted to get the Plunder effect? No, that wouldn't have any influence. So then,
Hardly.
why? Let's go ahead and hold like this. We have time. My objective is to go Morgana, Aberrant Mage Seeker. Oh, so that's what's happening. Wait, what? It's Plunder. For every time you activated Plunder this game. I guess he just didn't activate Plunder as much as he thought he did. Now I'll go for the Aberrant Mage Seeker.
I'm not assured that you are a mage seeker at all.
Okay, that confirms it. This guy is definitely a nightmare Lux is having.
Do not look away.
We will not be stopped.
Let's see. I think this is correct because I want to maximize the amount of health I'm gaining. I'm going to go Luminous Sprite. Oh, that just throws a wrench in my plans. I wanted to go Luminous Sprite and then I wanted to buff up the Morgana a whole bunch, and I wanted to gain a lot of health like that. I can still do that.
Is our strength.
It will just be
We will not be stopped.
a little bit more difficult.
Gauntlet of light. Mysterious might.
Let's do it like this. Keep the board under control. If I were to replace a unit, I would replace that one. I guess I can also replace the Mage Seeker guy.
Sana, Lady of Light.
Just boost everything. Oh, Morgana lost her spirit. I guess I'll just have to. Why? I just want to get some health back. You know what? Screw it. I'm done messing around with this guy. I don't care about the health. I just want out of this game.
Luminescence cannot be suppressed. We fight together. Magic brings us together.
I was going to let you leave, but you forced my hand, opponent.
No match for Crown Guard.
So, let us see. shop or something else. I toss. Shop or spells chest. Let's go for the shop. Afterlife forbidden. Nah. Flexible game plan. Sure. Beefcake mayor. We don't really have a lot of force, so let's take it because it sounds fun. Just boosting multiple units or this unit multiple times, and then we'll cut the ritual of renewal perhaps. Sure. It's not. It helps Morgana level up, but it's not a card that I want to cast on my units, so it actually doesn't help Morgana level up at all. So it's preferable to get the card that that has basically no effect on our deck besides sustaining us a little bit. It's better to just remove it.
Explosives primed.
I guess I'll just have to take that damage.
Sentinel of light at your service.
Oh, he doesn't attack. Fine. Elusive regeneration. Elusive's a good keyword.
For the Empire.
Is he going to just burn me down? I hope not.
I should take notes.
I think I can do this. He should be take no damage here, of course. Okay, it's a round start, right? Let's hold the attacks. I'll use the form up. That trades favorably. I can go ahead. This thing takes 1 damage. I'm going to drop Lux and keep saving this thing. Or I guess I won't because he will just remove it. In that case, we're going to just go for the attack. Keep things under control.
Loyalty through conquest.
Dropping Morgana down here is perfect.
Break a shattered soul.
Now I can't attack. And next turn I can go for an attack that's actually good for me. And he has to spend all of his mana just to do that.
Share in my curse.
If I pull here, this is fine. Then I can pull here. It doesn't matter, he is dead either way, but still. If I didn't kill him right now, then this would be a good attack, right? I even restore 13 HP back.
I won't apologize for my strength.
Okay, mid boss down. We have 2 more fights until Gangplank. Do I want a pickaxe, a warding charm? I guess I'll take the warding charm. Just giving Lux spell shield to keep her from being killed by removals good enough. None of these are that interesting. From bad to worse. One more reroll. Alternative power source. It benefits 1, 2, 3 3 cards in our deck. It's not something that's justifiable, so rush them down it is. Champion item chest for a healer to cut a card. I would cut Laham Protege perhaps. Yeah, sure. Let's go for the cut a card. When one of the foe's units strikes for 5 plus damage, granted +2/+1. Interesting. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Perfect curve. Do I want to go for the spirit on the mayor or on Lux? Let's go for the mayor.
Make way for the
It sounds funnier.
gauntlet of light.
Free trade. We'll take it. Next turn we'll go for a Startled Stomper. Turn afterwards Lux. Beefcake Mayor.
Secure the kill.
Right, I forgot this was a thing. Let's just toss the Startled Stomper out. See if it takes the bait.
I'll cut your mind.
It didn't. I guess I can still kill the Trapper and Glory Seeker with one of the Lux. But still, I would have preferred to keep two of my units alive instead of just one. I guess I'll play the mayor here and just take the 4.
As decreed.
Do I go for Morgana? Sure.
You cannot break a shattered soul.
Really?
The prettier the
He's just spending mana to go for 4 mana just to release the Thrasher right away. Is interesting.
Light within.
I should have attacked with the mayor. I forgot. It's still fine. I think it would barely change anything.
Demacia defends its own.
Oh, no expense too great.
I'll take 2. I can heal up. I'm safe here. And Dolly. If he doesn't clear the curse here, I'll just open attack.
not even pain.
Okay, he just wants to lose, I guess.
We fight together.
As decreed.
Burn away the shadows.
Spot me, lads.
Come on, do something here, I dare you.
We are stronger together. Demacia defends its own. Magic brings us together.
It's a lot of damage he just took.
I won't apologize for my strength.
So, what are we learning from this whole ordeal we're currently going through with Lux? Maybe that playing on a curve is the best way to play this deck. Other than that, I don't see anything else that's learnable from this experience so far. Maybe we learned what items were good on Lux, and that's about it. Let's toss this, win a curve. A 1 and a 2 and a 3. I guess one of the good things about this Lux is also that you can drop her down
Make way for the
on your second turn,
mysterious
least second turn once you have the extra mana. So that's nice. Wait, what? Alright. It deals 1 damage to all units. Still, Luminous Sprite with lifesteal is good, so we'll drop it down. We'll go for Lux. Lux can keep both herself and the Luminous Sprite alive.
Demacia.
I have the name. I need the reputation.
Demacia defends its own. How was I so afraid?
This game is more than over right now. We got a board presence against the deck that can't deal with not having control of the board. Do I want to drop down the Voidling Shell? Yeah, sure. The Luminous Sprite. Sure.
Live, probably.
Let's Spite Toss that. Just remove. Wait, what? Right. He has +1 health. But I guess it's removed right now. Then if we drop the Beefcake Mayor, we just
We are unrivaled. Incandescent.
let's pull here. Wow, just 30 damage.
Radiant
Like
casts out
with
every shadow.
with only 2 average size units that grow significantly.
We fight together.
Maybe it's a good thing that the devs don't want to give stronger items on for the level up rewards, because otherwise this deck might be a little bit too strong. If the current showing is anything to go by. Got the Startled Stomper. The Vanguard Defender is a bit worse. The Overwhelm is better for us. And I guess I can cut another card. Smoldering Smirk levels up the Morgan, so I want to keep it. I think I'll keep everything. Our deck is fine as is.
I accept your terms.
Okay, so Gangplank. This one I know for sure that has the version of the power that adds a Leviathan to hand after you put him at 15 life. So I don't even need to check. Oh, that's unfortunate. We got no 1 drop and no 2 drops. Don't tell me I'm just going to lose off of a bad curve. Finally, a 2 drop. Only after it's already not relevant.
Hide from the light.
Lux needs to support in order to get barriers, so I can only pull this one. I guess we got lifesteal, so we can keep ourselves topped off even after that bad early game. Let's fight toss here. Do I want to risk Lux? I don't want to risk Lux at all. We have Morgana for heals, so this is fine. Let's drop the Luminous Sprite.
I need more hands.
Let's remove that thing. Next turn we can go for the Aberrant Mage Seeker. The Gangplank's leveled up already because
Bilgewater is mine and mine alone.
we took a lot of damage,
Neither the flames nor the depths can claim
but things are still manageable. We can pull here, and I guess we'll play for board control even though we have an elusive.
We fight together. I am not afraid of the light within. What was I so afraid of?
He has another one. Damn. I should have realized that. It's fine, I have Dark Binding.
flames nor the depths can claim me.
And I have Lizandoli now.
Mama told
So let's go for Lizandoli first. If he cleanses that, I guess
Line 'em up.
I'll just go for this instead.
I won't back
And I
down.
can block here, block here, block here. Perfect. Wait, how close is Morgana to leveling up? 4 out of 10. The icon over there made it seem like she was a lot closer than she actually was. Do I have lethal here? I'm going to drop the Beefcake Mayor down. Does he have burn of some kind? More powder. And he's trying to kill my units. Let's go ahead and do this. And do this. This will give plus, this will deal 5, if I'm not mistaken. So I need to somehow save this one at the very least.
We are stronger together. Magic brings us together.
Oh, I
In
didn't realize that was the way the order worked. My bad. In that case we just have lethal like this.
afraid of. Demacia defends its own.
Perfect. Well, that was an interesting experience. I wasn't really looking forward to any of the champions released for this expansion, but at least now I'm mildly interested in clearing this Under with Flux, because I think it might be a mildly challenging experience. Well, that's it. I know, either way, that's it for today. Tune in next Monday. Goodbye. See you soon.